Hi guys, Vechs here. Welcome back to some more Mindcrack. On today's episode, I think I'm going to start working with TNT finally. But before that, let me show you what's going on here. I've cleaned out my tree farm. I got rid of the cocoa beans and the cacti over here. And I have added, over here, we have a new hallway I've added in. And this is going to be intersection 2. It's a little far because to the left here is my grinder right here. So the grinder. It's the chicken farm and natural grinder, which I probably need to put that on a sign and put it in here. But this is going to be intersection 2. I'm trying to decide how I want to decorate it, what I want to cut out here, if I want to raise the roof, maybe lower the floor. Lowering the floor down and replacing some of this with glass and then making a water pool down there might look kind of cool, I think. But anyway, I'm scouting out what is ahead. So let's hop in here and take a look. Okay. So here we are in an X-ray machine. We have, there's my base, through the wall there is my natural spawn grinder and that chicken grinder. There's a pretty big cave system over here, over that way, and then over here we have some more caves. I'm looking close and I see some dark ones. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm trying to decide if I want to do the farm here or here. Because I got two options. I think I'll do the farm here and let it be its own enclosed thing, and then this will let me expand maybe to intersection 3 eventually, going this way. But for the meantime, I've made it loop around and connect here, so I can come right to this. I can come right to this grinder instead of having to cut through the tree farm, but it's still connected in the tree farm in case I want that. Okay, so I think, yeah, I will go this way. I'm gonna take it this way. So I'll set aside my X-ray machine for now, and I need to go find some more TNT. Okay, so we take our gunpowder that we've been saving up from our little grinder here, and that's a good chunk of gunpowder. Oh, I should have brought more sand. Well, that's okay. I think 31 TNT might be pretty nice starting point. How much more sand do we have? Not a whole lot, but let's take it and let's make that TNT and get this made. How much do we have left here? Enough? Yeah, we have enough. Enough for a little bit more. Ooh. Oh, nope. There we go. And I'm happy to finally use up some of this TNT, gunpowder, I mean. It's been sitting around for quite some time. And I've been soaking it up and saving it up. Okay, so I can put the stuff back in here. We have 59 TNT. That's quite a lot, I think. Hopefully, and I might keep, I might keep some of that. I'm going to keep some of the sand on me, maybe. And I might take some dirt with me also. I'm going to need a lot of dirt. Let's just tap into here. And I'll take 2 stacks of dirt down there, and I should probably take a chest too. Glass is gonna help. Yeah, I'm gonna need glass. I'm gonna need. Let me think here. Do I not have any chests? Oh, never mind. I certainly have chests. That's great. And ladders, doors. Oh, I'm gonna need signs. And I can just come back for the other stuff that I need. Eventually I might want to put a rail line in my base to help me get around faster. Right here this is going to be where the farms are. And for the farms, what I really need is just very large amounts of open space is what I'm after here. I want just huge amounts of open space. And this is going to be really dark on YouTube. Let me do that. And I think the easiest way... I've never used TNT as an excavator before. Although here's the caves that I had knocked into earlier. Okay. Torches, I don't care if the torches get blown up. They're cheap and easy to replace. They're also unlimited. Let's see here. Well, the TNT is gonna be... I really don't... You know, I'm really not sure. Let me... How big of a chamber do I want? Let's figure that out first. I know I want one that's really big. I want lots of open space, and it might be useful for me to make use of some of these open caves that have already been dug out, I think. And that way, let me go down here. Oh, there's a big slime. Let me get this guy out of here. Oh, you were a medium-sized slime. Never mind. Yeah, like here would be perfect if I could make a giant cube or rectangular box-shaped chamber room, starting in here and smoothing it all out. That would be really nice. And I want that. I want that. Give me that iron. Gimme. I need it. I gotta have it. I can't just sit here and not harvest it. I must have missed it last time. Give me the iron. Ooh, whoa. Rubber banding. Okay. Alright. Use my addy here, get back down. Alright, got it. We got it all. Okay, now about the TNT digging. I don't know how to... How do I get back to where I was? Wasn't I up here? Oh, right. That's right. I was up here. Let me go back up here. Come on. Just give me a staircase. Okay. I've never used TNT before to dig out an area. So my inventory's too full right now. So I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to put a temporary chest down. Just stick it down right here. It's good enough. Let's put all this stuff that I was digging out. Yeah, let's put all that in there, and my wood too. I don't really need the wood right yet. Yeah, throw just everything in there. There we go. Okay. Now, let's consider here. Maybe I should just put down some TNT and start blowing stuff up. What do you guys think? Just, you know, go right into it and, you know, whatever happens, happens. I want to use some TNT, dang it. I'm tired. I'm like itching to use it. It's been in my inventory. I want to blow something up. Let's just blow this up. Who cares? There we go. Woo, TNT! Aw, yeah. Boom! Okay. That didn't actually accomplish very much. I think maybe I need several TNT. Well, obviously, let's take a look at this here, how this is laid out. Obviously, I want to go down here to make use of these caves down here. Like, having this be the... Does the bedrock fog start setting in here? It does. That's not cool. I don't like that. So I don't want to go too low. See, I wanted TNT to help me dig out. You know, I think it would actually be easier if it was a solid mass here I was trying to dig out, but the fact that there's caves running all over the place makes it just a little harder. Like, what I could do is dig a bunch of, like, tubes, kind of, and then stick the TNT in there, and then detonate it and make it nice and all neat and orderly. But with all these caves here, I'm not sure what to do. Oh well. Whatever. You know what? Why don't we just have some fun, and let's blow up stuff, and whatever happens, happens. Let's put some TNT here, and then here, 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 here. I have no idea what I'm doing. This could be a disaster. This could not save me any time at all. This could do any number of things. But basically, I'm just going to light this, and then I'm going to run. What's the worst that could possibly happen, you know? I mean, there we go. There we go. Put this here. Maybe one over there. Maybe one right here. Yeah, does this work? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? I have no idea. You know, this is the first time I've ever used TNT to excavate in Minecraft. So, well, here's hoping I'm doing things right. Run! It's gonna be big! Ooh. But I want to watch it. But it's dangerous. I guess that kind of worked. I mean, we do definitely have a big open space now. Let's stick some temporary, just throw some torches down here and make sure it doesn't get too dark. Man. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we have a big open area here. Maybe I can dig out that over there and square it off with this. Eventually I'm going to have to figure out how to start squaring off stuff. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice rice. Okay. So I want some sort of maybe... Oh, this actually looks good. What about this area over here needs to go? This right over here, this needs to be dug out. So I think what I'm going to do is come over here in the wall and then go diagonally here. And we are going to stuff this full of TNT and see what happens. Okay. And I want some more TNT. Oh, let me get this iron first. I wish TNT had a bigger blast radius like in Terraria. I think Terraria really did it right, and this is something that Minecraft does, well, quite frankly, it does wrong. And that's how they've managed their TNT in Minecraft. They need to make it more like Terraria, where it blows up more blocks in a wider area, and it doesn't destroy blocks as readily, like destroy the drop, so you can use it to help you mine. Because digging with a pick all the time is really tedious, and I think going forward, Mojang needs to really address how tedious digging is in Minecraft and figure out ways to make it more engaging and fun. And one of that is to make TNT better and more efficient at clearing out areas. Okay. So I think I could put one here, maybe here, here, there. I think that should connect, and if it doesn't, I can just come back and detonate it again. Okay. So let's blow out this chunk here. And run away! Woo! Okay. What did that do? Knock down some gravel. Oh, hi, gravel. Let me knock you out of here with this shovel. Get out of here, gravel. Nobody loves you. Gravel, you're the worst. There's still more gravel up there. I'll go ahead and let it come down, so I can get rid of it on my terms. Okay. And then there's that giant gap that the gravel left. Yeah, this is certainly going to take a while. I'm going to have to do a lot of off-camera work here to get this all nice and neat, like how I want it. Because right now, it's just kind of a messy, obnoxious cave. Ooh, there's lapis here. That's cool. And lapis is gone. Great. Ooh, iron. Let me get this iron. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I want to put... no, I don't want to go down there. It's a little too low. I need to have... oh, Doc was a little slow there. Oh, bye, badge. Whoop, fell in a hole. Let's see. How did this clear out again? How did it work? I mean, it worked pretty well, right? Kind of. I And there's this chunk left. Yeah, I almost wish this... The uneven caves everywhere make it a little harder. Well, we've already used up half our TNT, and I guess we've cleared out a little something faster than we otherwise would have. I feel like half my time I'm spending just like wondering if maybe TNT would be useful for digging quickly, like going down, like digging down. Speaking of digging down, let's put some light up there, light up there. This isn't so bad, I guess. We need to have a 3x3 tunnel coming in here. Let me go ahead and... I can go ahead and address that real fast. Okay, there we go. That looks better. And you know what else I think we need to do in here with our TNT? Because I think it would look cool, if nothing else. We need to come up here in the roof. And... let's see. So we're in the roof up here. And how high? Okay. So the actual roof is like just right here. We're going to come in here. And I think if I put some TNT like maybe here. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't need to be here because there's already a thing here, but maybe right here. What is this? I think this is something I built a while ago. Whatever. Let's just blow it up. Okay. There we go. And put some over here. Wink, 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 wink. Wait a minute. Where's my stairs down? Where's my little thingy to get back down? Because I don't want to be up here when this stuff blows up. Oh boy. Okay. And we're off. Run! Cheese it! Oh, there it goes. Maybe that was a good idea. I don't know if I mentioned, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Just you know, throwing that out there so you guys, you folks at home watching know. I mean, I guess this kind of works. I'm just trying to clear out a big area. Well, I think I'll save the rest of my TNT. This has not really gone as well as I had hoped, honestly. I'm kind of underwhelmed at how much space the TNT is clearing out. It's not like, you know... maybe I could have dug a bunch of, like, placement tunnels. If this was... it's the, you know what it is? It's the natural caves. The natural caves make this a little more annoying than it should be, I think. Because now what I'm left with is just like this Swiss cheese area of caves that go all over the place, and I still don't have like the nice, relatively box-like shape I was trying to go for. It's just a big mess. Meh. So maybe, I'll have to. I guess I'll have to come in here, and this is where I would just come in and IMSI edit and make a selection box and then delete it and make a nice squared off shape that's easier to work with. Because this shape here with all these little divots knocked out of it is so annoying to work with. But anyway. I need mostly horizontal space, so I guess the vertical doesn't matter too much. I could try oh, you know what? Ooh, wait a minute. I could try doing some decoration work up here. That might be nice. Just for looks. And this doesn't need to be... I don't need this, whatever it is. Maybe an old... This must be some sort of old branch mine tunnel. Block that up. Boop. There we go. I got an idea. Since this is a farm, I suppose it's okay for me to leave it more natural looking. I might leave this actually like it is, and then focus on a nice, making a nice horizontal area down here. Maybe about right here. I need to square this off into a staircase that comes down, and then right here, I could make a chamber over here. Yeah, this is going to take a ton of off-camera work. I'm dreading doing this. You know what this honestly makes me want to do? Is just go topside and make a farm on the surface. Because that would be much, much easier and much less time consuming. And probably more fun. And this... I like my base down here, but projects like this make me regret being underground. Because it's so... Just trying to get space is such a hassle. Like a massive annoyance. And yeah. Because you got to clear all this stuff out. And I have a, yeah, if you look around, it's a big area cleared out, but it's not like one big area. It's a bunch of little tunnels that go all over the place. And they're not really that useful for what I want to do here. So, if you have any ideas on what the best way to handle this is, let me know. Because I'm kind of new at doing this kind of thing with the TNT. So, if you have any ideas or suggestions, I'm all ears. Yeah, I could leave that as like a decoration and have some maybe jungle vines coming down. And then decorate this and then have farm plots coming through here. Now that could look that might look kind of cool. Cuz I want to have I'd like to have my beef farm here. I'm going to make one of those really compact beef farms. I figured out that cows bob up and down on water. I saw that at Doc M's place, and he's got it where he can just click the wheat and rapidly breed them in the water because it automatically lets you breed lots of them. So I want to use that design. So I won't have to have lots of space, which is awesome. They'll all be in one small area. What I need lots of space for is the wheat farm because I'm going to need lots of wheat. And I wanted to make it look cool, you know. I guess I could have just dug like some little tiny, you know, stretching, like I did with the pumpkin farm, you know. It doesn't look cool. It's just tiny and efficient and, you know, gets the job done. But yeah, ooh, I could come in here and make it like, ooh, maybe like water flowing down in different little terraces. And okay, this might not be. I'm kind of getting inspired here. I kind of see where I could go with this, and that would mean I would leave the natural appearance up here. I do need a staircase to go up there, though. I do need some way to get up there. Is there some way up there I can use? Maybe right here. Does this let me go up there? Not, well, yeah, kind of. Oh, almost fell. Okay, so up here is, we got the, I think the lighting is okay up here. Maybe we need more, like right there. Yeah. Okay. So this is the start of the project, and I guess we're off to a good start. We got a lot cleared out with our TNT, and we still have 13 TNT left in case I want to make any landmines around Paul's base. Make any excavation projects around Paul's base is what I was trying to say there. I wouldn't put land. What kind of person do you guys think I am? I wouldn't put landmines in Paul's base. I put him in B-Dub's base though, because he actually requested it. He said that TNT traps at his house were okay if I wanted to prank him. So I have an open invitation to use TNT traps, TNT based traps at B-Dub's place. So I might have to indulge that at some point because it'll be funny. And now I'm just doing little fiddly stuff here. I think that must go back to somewhere to my base. I think up at the top. Okay, so I definitely won't. It would look so cool. I've got a lot of, yeah, I'll have to do a lot of off-camera work here. So if I don't do a Mindcrack video in the next few days, then I'm working on this and it's taking me forever. But yeah, ooh, yeah. Yeah, how can I have water here flowing down and then make like a waterfall that irrigates the wheat? Ooh, that would look cool. I like that. Okay. I'll try doing that. I'll try doing that. Okay, so I think that's it for today. I didn't have anything else I wanted to do. I wanted to play with TNT. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and use up this last bit of TNT here? I want more space over here. I want more space over here. Give me more space. Okay, so let's just ignite this stuff. And run away! Woo! Boom! Okay, awesome. And I still want more space. I want a larger area over here where I can plant crops in. Some of the terraces I might never harvest, and they might just be for looks. But at least it'll look cool. And I might have one main area that's it's the real practical farm that's big enough for large harvests. So let's do another big boom. Let's use up the rest of this TNT. I kind of want to put it like maybe here. And let's see if I can get this better on camera for you. If I stand here. Boom! But no boom? Okay. Alright, that one was... Ooh, hey, check it out. Exposed lapis. Cool. Thanks, TNT. You're a pal. No. Torch. Wow! That was my creeper reaction video. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. I'm sure this will be better. And run away! And then look around. Boom! Damn it! Maybe I should try using redstone more, I don't know. Oh well, this is the last of the TNT. Boom! So, I don't know, did it clear out a big enough area? Was it worth it? Was it worth all the trouble going through making that grinder to get the gunpowder? I honestly don't know. TNT might be more effective if it had a bigger blast radius. So, maybe a Mojang will work on that at some point and patch it. I just think it doesn't break enough. It seems kind of weak. But, especially compared to all the trouble and resource investment you have to go through to get large quantities. And then you could just have like a diamond pickaxe just mine it all out. So yeah, I think they need to buff TNT's effectiveness at mining. It was fun though, just because I've never done this before. After having seen it, I guess it's in its current implementation, it would only be useful if the area had no caves, it was like just solid stone, and you were able to dig out very neat and precisely placed tunnels, and then place the TNT in those tunnels and have like, maybe a grid like a tunnel here, there, up there, and then 3 to either side, like 9 tunnels all dug in and precisely placed and then detonated all at once. Then maybe it might be more useful, but in an environment like this, it's just so messy. Anyway. Alright, well, that was the last of the TNT. I hope you enjoyed coming in here and playing with TNT with me. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think, like, how many of you have actually used large amounts of TNT to mine out an area? Or do you just use, pigs, because pigs seem easier and actually honestly kind of more efficient? And if you think if you think the TNT needs to be buffed. I think it does. TNT it just seems so weak. It's like you have to spam it all over the place and have to make tons of it just to clear out, like, what did I clear out? I mean, like, up there a little bit and down here, and I had almost a full stack. I think it's kind of weak. Anyway. Alright, thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see y'all next episode, whenever that might be. Keep in mind, I have a ton of off-camera work to do here. It's going to be tedious and kind of take a while. But I'll get through it, don't you worry, and I'll get back with you next video. Until then, take it easy.